What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to make a video just on NIO. This is NIO stock. This is an electric vehicle company. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the support levels, the resistance levels, what my plan is buying them long term, because I've been waiting for this stock to really die down. And I'm just going to break it down on what I think is a good entry. And I'm just going to go over my plan and where my buy orders are going to be and how it's all laid out just so you can see. So I just want to bring up NIO for the first, anybody that doesn't know what this stock does. This company basically is an electric vehicle company and they've just really sold off big time. So the real question is this an opportunity to actually buy NIO stock? Their company has been expanding, but they have a lot of competitors. And any electric vehicle company that's just starting, there's always going to be issues with whether it's actually real, if they're doing well. This company is based in China and there's all the delisting news. So it's really unsure if NIO stock is actually just a hype or can it go back to all-time highs. So I just bring this up because it just shows some of their competitors like XPeng. You obviously have Tesla, and they are just down so much right now. We're going to review the chart in a second, but I just want to bring that up. And they have news that they just enlisted with Hong Kong. So, I guess they're on another exchange, but let's just break down the chart because this stuff I don't think is as important as just going over the actual plan and seeing, where we could actually buy them. So Fidelity offers this cool armor trade and it gives you kind of a ballpark. So I just put up the 5-year where it shows its resistance level right here at $53. The stock currently trades at 16, and what is this? This green thing is resistance at 21 and support apparently, or 52 low, is at 16. So let's just look at the chart real quick. I drew a couple extra lines because I'm going to break down how I plan on buying NIO and what I want to do. So NIO, as you can see, we have the entire 5-year chart up. This stock used to trade at, you can see up here at these prices, it used to trade at $1.50 a share. And then EV blew up and it turned into this all hyped up thing. And electric vehicles is good to trade if it's a hype, but you just got to be very careful. So I'm going to go over my plan for trading them. This is a bearish stock. It is making new lows. It's not showing any signs of reversal. And I'm going in with money that I've made from the market, but that I'm willing to invest back in NIO for the long term and see where it goes. So we have this big generalization here on the 5-year chart showing it. But now I'm going to zoom in with all these lines so you can see where I actually plan on buying. So the plan is I'm going to do a $2,500 investment total. And I'm going to break this down for you because it's nice and easy to read. This is a NIO swing trade, but this swing trade is really over like 5 years or greater. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest $2,500, but my first purchase is going to be at $14, only 28 shares for $400 investment. My second purchase is going to be $10.50 at 76 shares for an $800 total investment. So I'll have $1,200 invested right there just with this. And then my third purchase, if things go really south, is going to be at $7.50 for 167 shares, a $1,300 investment. And that totals up to be $2,500. Now I'm using money that I've made in the market. So to me, this is house money. And if it all triggers and everything goes through, that's fine. I'll have 271 shares. And doing the pyramid process where I'm buying at 14, buying at 10, buying at 7, this will give me a $2,500 investment for an average of 271 shares with a cost basis of $9. And that is a good price for me that I've already made up in my head that I don't mind buying and holding. And if it goes back up to $30, and I'll explain why, that's where I'll sell. And if it dies, it dies. So here it is, looking at the chart, we have some of the numbers. And NIO, the first thing I'm looking to buy is around $14, and I drew the support level right here because you can see this is an area of consolidation right here at the $14 range, and this is where it broke out to make new highs. And this was in August of 2020 where it started making its new highs. So $14 is a support level. I'm going to make my first purchase there. the $400 investment, 28 shares. Then if things go south and it sells off and it goes down to like $10.50, I'm going to add another $800 and get those, I think it was 87 shares or whatever it was, 76 shares. I'm going to buy right here at the $10 mark because this looks like another support level right here because it broke out here. And then my last investment is going to be right here in this consolidation zone. Let me just see if I can zoom in a little bit just to kind of make it a little easier to read. So there we go. So then my next one will be at $7.60 where I'm going to make my largest purchase, which will be $1,300, and that'll be my final investment in NIO for the 2,500 total, 271 shares. And my plan is to sell them, hopefully, but this is going to be a long-term hold because I don't expect them just to shoot back up to $30. But if you look right here, this is an area of resistance now, but when it broke out, it went up. This is another support level right here, and it was another support level right here. And then when it broke this $30 level, it just sold off, and now it's at 16. So that's my plan. I want to try to hold NIO until it goes back to $30, and if it doesn't, then I just lose my entire investment. And I am going off of this $14, $10.50, and then $7 and like around 60 cents. And that's what I'm going to try to do. And I'll take a picture of the plan because I put it in the video so you can just see it at the end. I really like electric vehicles. I have the FDRV ETF fund. You can refer to my other videos that shows it. I'll try to post it so it comes up like on the top right screen at the end of the video. But I personally, NIO is like, the main EV stock in China. And whether they report their actual earnings or not, I want to hold at least one of them that I think if EV does do well in the years to come, I think NIO is going to be the one that does take over, especially like in another country. So this is the stock that I'm willing to invest at least $2,500 in, but I have my price targets. I'm buying at 14, I'm buying at 10.50, I'm buying at 7.60. I'm anticipating that over the next 6 months, NIO is going to come down. But I want to have some skin in the game in case maybe NIO goes down. It's at 16 already. Maybe it goes down to 14. I pick up 28 shares. And if it goes back up, then I ride the 28 shares. That's it. That's all I got. But I'm going to dollar cost average into this. I already have the set amount. And I know how much I'm willing to risk on this investment. And it'll be less than 1% of the portfolio. So I think like that's what you have to do is you need to make your investments, know what your risks are, know where your buy points are. And that's what I'm willing to do when I'm buying NIO stock. Just trying to see if there's anything else that would be useful in this video. I mean, NIO is really just selling off pretty much all of these EVs are. And I think it's just worth it sometimes if you have some extra house money, you have some money that you don't need at the time, might as well take a risk. And for me, it's a good calculated risk because when I look at stocks like Tesla, when Tesla goes up, it's going to make NIO go up. And Tesla sold off from all highs of $1,200 down to $795. And I'm just not willing to buy one share of Tesla for $800 when I can buy a similar company for less money. And maybe they're not similar. That's not the right way to say it. But I want to buy something that I think could potentially, in a couple of years, if it works out, it has the potential, maybe not to go to $800 a share, but maybe get back to $30. And that would still be a great gain off of 270 shares to get 20 points on it. That would be an excellent gain. And that's what we're going for. And then like other companies like this, like MULN is like another EV that's like $1. But I'm not going to buy them. I'm going to buy NIO. It's hyped up. It's from China. We'll give it long term. We'll see how it goes. But that's my plan for NIO. I just wanted to bring it up. This is a company I've been looking into. And I never wanted to own it in the 40s and the 50s and even the 60s. I didn't think it was worth it that much. But now that it's come down and the market's really sold off, you start to think about these companies and start to think maybe this company could go up 50%, in a few months. So I want to take that risk, and I know where I'm willing to buy it. I got my zones at 14, 10.50, and 7.6, and that's what I'm going to do, and just have the set amounts ready so there's no emotions involved. Everything's already written out. I know my plan, and I know where I'm going to sell it, and then call it a day from there. But I hope it helps. It's definitely a risky investment. I don't really recommend it, but sometimes you got to take some risks in the market. And the way I look at it is if I'm making money and I have gains on the year, I might as well try to take some calculated risks and see if they'll grow in the future. I hope this helps. If you feel like you learned something, definitely hit the like button, subscribe.